Welcome to our folklore series, The Girl That Slept with Destiny. Tonight we begin with part 1, The Sleeper of the River, in a small riverside town called Ogbeleme, where the river hums lullabies to the moon and the wind whispers forgotten secrets. There lived a young girl named Imasẹ. In the eyes of the village, Imasẹ was a problem. She slept too much. Lazy one, they'd call her, their voices sharp with scorn. They laughed at her mother, mocking her for raising a child who seemed to love her dreams more than her duties. But their laughter was born of ignorance, for they could not see the truth hidden behind Imasẹ's closed eyes. Her sleep was not ordinary. It was a spiritual journey, a nightly pilgrimage to a world unseen by the waking. Every single night the same vision would greet her, an old woman with hair as white as river foam, wrapped in a cloth of matching purity. Her eyes were like deep, still water, holding the wisdom of ages. This mysterious woman would always be sitting by the river's edge, and her voice, a gentle murmur, would say the same words, "Child of the quiet destiny. Your future is not in the marketplace, it is in the unseen." One night the heavens broke open. Rain fell in relentless sheets, as if the sky itself was weeping. In her sleep, Imasẹ dreamt a new dream. She saw a magnificent fabric, shimmering and golden, floating gently upon the surface of the river. The old woman was there, her presence a calm anchor in the storm of the vision. She spoke again, her words resonating with power. "When you touch this cloth in the physical world, your life will change." 3 days after this prophetic dream, a stranger arrived in Ogbeleme. He was an important man, a representative from a major oil company in the city of Warri. His mission was specific. He needed someone to design and create a unique ceremonial attire, a special garment for a prestigious international oil conference. He asked around, seeking the most skilled artisan in the village. The weavers, the tailors, the dyers, they all presented themselves. Of course, nobody thought to mention the lazy girl, Imasẹ, who would recommend someone who spent her days asleep. But destiny, as they say, has a way of making itself known. In the middle of the discussions, someone, perhaps flustered or distracted, uttered her name by mistake. The oil representative, intrigued by this accidental mention, insisted on meeting her. Confused but obedient, Imasẹ was brought before him. He unrolled the fabric he had brought, a bolt of cloth so rich it seemed to capture the sunlight, and the moment her fingers made contact with its threads, a jolt, like a current of electricity, shot through her entire body. She trembled, her eyes wide with recognition. The dream had crossed over, it had entered reality. This was the first door of her destiny opening, but a bright destiny often casts a dark shadow of envy. Imasẹ's step-aunt, a woman known as Mama Roli, was watching. She saw everything. She noticed the subtle shift in the villagers' greetings. The mockery was fading, replaced by a newfound, hesitant respect. She saw favor blossoming around Imasẹ, effortlessly, without struggle. She saw the girl who was once a joke now being treated with honor, and in the dark corners of Mama Roli's heart, a fire of bitter jealousy began to burn, hot and fierce. Consumed by this envy, Mama Roli made a fateful decision. She waited for the deepest hour of the night, when the moon was hidden and the village was silent. She went down to the river, her footsteps heavy with malicious intent. In her hands, she carried an offering not of reverence, but of greed. She had a bottle of gin, cola nuts, a piece of stark red cloth, and a handful of cowrie shells. Kneeling at the water's edge, she poured out her dark prayer, her voice a harsh whisper in the quiet night. "River spirit," she pleaded, "give me what you are giving her. Take her destiny and place it into my hands." In that instant, a chilling stillness fell over Ogbeleme. The river, which always sang, went utterly silent. The crickets stopped their chirping. The wind held its breath. It was a silence so profound, it was louder than any noise. And then something unnatural happened. The water, it began to move backwards. This is the end of part 1. The river has been disturbed and a price will be paid. If you are ready to see what happens next, we will continue with part 2, The Price of Jealousy. We will dive into a world of dark spiritual forces, betrayal, hidden covenants, and a collision of destinies. After that, we will conclude with part 3, The Crown of the Sleeper, where we witness wealth, fame, restoration, and the ultimate fulfillment of a destiny that was written in the stars. If you want to go deeper into the river, just say continue part 2 in the comments. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for the rest of this incredible story.